Imagine getting caught in a crime that you swore you'd never commit again, and then facing the harshest consequences in court. You won't believe what happens next in this intense courtroom showdown.
I'm not happy with you, Mr. Johnson. You're on bond in this case, and now you've picked up a felony case. The only thing I asked you to do, behave yourself. Don't pick up any new cases. And now, Morgan, what has Mr. Johnson picked up?
Unauthorized possession of a catalytic converter.
Wow. What happened? Please.
So, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex. The security guard in the apartment complex observed the defendant. Observed in plain view in the defendant's vehicle 3 catalytic converters that were freshly and jaggedly cut. The defendants were not mechanics. There's 2 defendants in this case. Defendant 1 was under a vehicle cutting the converter. When he saw security, he attempted to escape by jumping into a vehicle where defendant 2 was in the driver's seat. Security stopped them from leaving.
So where was Mr. Johnson?
I'm just trying to figure out if he was the number 1 or number 2 defense judge.
All right, where was he? Was he in the car? How do we know if it's him? I don't want to try the case, right? But I don't want to.
Sorry, Judge. In the DIMS, they just identified the defendant 1 and 2. Let me just pull up the offense report really quickly. Okay, so Mr. Johnson was under the car. He was the defendant that was under the car, and then there was another defendant in a leading vehicle.
So was he in the act of taking another one?
Yes, he was in the act of trying to steal a catalytic converter when the security guard caught him.
I am now going to revoke your bond on your first case. I asked you not to get in trouble. You've now picked up a felony case. Is there anything that you would like to add?
Your Honor, I would ask that the court set a bond, and obviously,
I understand.
Yeah.
That's each one of those is like $5,000-$6,000, and someone has to. Life's hard enough as it is, man. You know, really. It goes with you. Hi, Miss Zipper. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
So, it's making a firearm accessible to a child. Did someone pass away as a result?
So this one was the defendant, the father of the children. There were 3 children playing. And then the gun or the weapon was found on the bed, and one of the children was trying to get rid of the gun and then ended up shooting and killing his 10-year-old brother, shooting in the side of his head. And I spoke with Caroline on this, but I was more comfortable deferring to you without an agreed rec on what you thought was appropriate here.
I don't know.
I looked at the mitigation packet, but
What'd you think?
for some reason the case is 2 years old and it was only a 7-page packet. I felt that his statement wasn't really, taking as much responsibility overtly for this, and then it was images of their family. I understand all of that, but with 2 years going on, I don't know why this wasn't resolved with the other chiefs or what's going on, but I just wanted to see a little more with it.
Mr. Gutierrez, come up. Come up. Oh, he doesn't speak English.
Morning, Judge.
Hi, Luis. How are you? So are you okay with going without an agreed rec, Ms. Siegler?
Sorry?
Are you okay with going without an agreed rec? Where was the weapon initially? Do you know?
The bed.
Just a gun is laying. A gun is just. Well, do we know where it was initially before it was used? I guess that's my question.
There were several guns in the house. If you one moment and you pull up the OR, but this one that was involved in the accident was found on the bed. 1 second. The mother, the complainant, or sorry, next of kin, advised that she was told that one of her children was trying to make the bed, and in the process, moved the firearm and it was discharged. And the child did not know that the gun was loaded.
The worst. That's a worst nightmare.
I know.
It's just, it's awful. I don't know. I don't. I think that there has to be some punishment, right?
Your Honor, we're happy to speak to him and have him redo his mitigation package.
But the thing is that he's had the chance to do it. You know what you're supposed to do. And if you can't own up to it at that time, then, I mean, that's truly what you mean at that time. So I'd like to see it, if you don't mind, his letter, to see how he feels. Is he truly remorseful? You know, because, you know, on one end, I would think that the fact that your own child is dead because of you, is that punishment enough? Right?
That's where I was at too, Your Honor, which I was completely.
If you can't even take responsibility for it, I mean,
And
You
the
know,
next of kin, the mother, the prior chief did speak with her in person. We followed up with her over the phone. And she has expressed they've all been to therapy, obviously, and she said to leave it up to us.
are they still together? Is the family still together?
Yes.
So let's do this. Let's get the plea done. I'd like to get it done today. It's 200 days old. Do it. There's going to be some. Okay. Not as much, but there's going to be some. And then, but then I'd like to see his letter first, though, if you don't mind. Okay. And then
This is Spanish, so.
it's okay. I can read Spanish. And then, do you want to go ahead and write it up and do it today? Or do you want, tell me how you want to do this.
I would, whatever the recommendation is, I would like some time to talk to him about it.
Okay.
And if he would like to take it today, then we can take it today, but if not, then I would ask for something short.
No, if he doesn't take it, we're going to set it. It's 200 days old. It's time. So I guess let me take a look at the letter. Let me read it, and then I'll get back to you. And then give me 15 minutes. Let me just talk to them, and then, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
I'll print it right now.
Thanks.
This is just one example of the real drama and tough justice happening every day in courtrooms. If you want to see more jaw-dropping moments like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't miss a single shocking case.